Is it soup yet?
Hey, it's time for Thursday Night Soup. Join Doc, co-host Jeff Kendall, and many other famous celebrities as we discuss music, movies, and just plain cause havoc across the internet. And now, get ready. Let's welcome Doccus.
Are you ready?
I want my Thursday night soup now!
Soup! Oh, that was terrible. I tell you, being a YouTube celebrity for me is getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
You know, trying to even speak.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you watched my last video, it was so full of errors.
Hey,
so full of I forgot what I was doing. Mm-hmm. So full of I'm showing a record and going like, I forgot what I'm holding. Like, oh,
yeah.
They're a mess. Anyway, hi, Richard James.
Hey, Richard James.
Yeah, you're late.
Yes.
Yeah. James
Farley.
Yay. Easy Mix.
Easy Mick. Matchstick Man.
Matchstick Man.
As in pictures of.
By the way, that's Jeff Kendall over there.
Hi. Yeah. And that's Doccus.
Yeah, that's Doccus. Well, wait a minute. Our first celebrity is joining us.
Okay, and here comes spinning.
He's there.
And it's Tim. Hey, good afternoon. Good evening, Tim.
Hey.
This is my show.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, say hello to Henry Lemoyne.
Yes.
And Mick 1964.
Yeah.
And they're all here just to see us.
For us, yes.
So all you people who are joining,
I bid you welcome.
Thank you. Yes. Thanks for coming to our big show. Yes, of course, it is a big show because I brought a can of Squirt.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I like Squirt. Yummy. So I'll be drinking Squirt.
Well, I'll be drinking this.
Jeff will be drinking.
This is strawberry flavored water.
Oh.
I like it. And you know what?
What?
10 calories a bottle.
Ooh, you ain't going to get fat on that.
Not on. It's like soda, like strawberry soda. It's just, put a little ketchup in it and you have strawberry soda.
Yummy. Okay, and Tim Allen is no longer in his mom's kitchen.
No.
Where are you, Tim? Come in, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
I'm waiting for my internet to work.
Oh, okay.
Technical difficulties down there. Oh, no. Yes, I know. There's a lot of mistakes in that stupid video I never caught, and that was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I misnamed bands. I forgot names of albums. It was a complete mess that, like I did catch one and I put, you can tell that he's not prepared. But I only saw that one mistake and apparently, whoops,
he's gone. He'll be back, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's always been a Fireway fan. Yeah. I really should have done it over, but a lot of those mistakes I didn't even catch until afterwards. Everybody's telling me, this and this and this. I'm going, holy cow.
Yeah.
This video was a complete mess. So like I should have, if I'd known, I would have redone it. But
it was okay.
It's too late now. And that was yesterday. And people only watch 3 minutes of it anyway and click out. So I said, oh, the hell with it. But yeah, I'm getting pretty bad with the memory and just talking. Just talking I'm having trouble with.
It's not that bad, Doc.
Talking? Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, remembering stuff. It's okay.
Well, not when you're trying to hold up stuff and you're like, oh, look, I've got the latest Poco album. You know, like
Poco Gold. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I forgot. Oh, I was showing the Oingo Boingo record, and I forgot what the name of the album was. I had to look and say, what was it again?
Yeah.
Jeez. Like, it was terrible. So, like, here we are. This is my great announcement. I'm giving up making videos because I can't get anything straight anymore. It's the cereal.
Yeah. You haven't done a cereal video in a long time. Maybe it's time for another weird cereal video.
I haven't seen any weird cereals lately.
Okay.
You know, like Fruit Loops with vinegar. Nobody's gonna care. I didn't care. So, you know, like I want to see something that's like, think of something stupid like. See, now I'm having trouble again. I don't know. Scooby Doo cereal. I don't know. Something weird like that. But I have not seen anything like that. I've seen like the Fruit Loops with sugar cubes in it. I just haven't bought anything. But I have a can of Squirt here. Cubes in it. I just haven't bought anything.
It's okay. I was making sure we're on. We're on.
Are we on? Well, 12 people think we're on.
Yeah, we're on. But just for some reason, it's not coming on my TV. But it's okay.
Oh, maybe we're having a YouTube trouble like Steve Schnee had.
Could have been. But it's on my phone, so we're on. So, yeah.
You know, like one person watching. Like, what? Like weird stuff. But up there, it's showing 12 people watching.
Yeah, I saw 12.
Oh, wow, look, it's Gary Wilkerson.
Hey, Gary, what's up?
Yeah, he gives away free cards and stuff. Me too. Yes. Yes. And Gadget Gak 04100 is out there. Hi, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fruit Loops are the sugar cubes.
They are.
Yeah. I don't think there's that much sugar in cereal anymore. I think there's a government mandate that says, you know, like they can't even call sugar smacks anymore.
Oh, they don't? They call it, what do they call it?
Honey smacks, I think they are now.
Honey smacks? Okay.
Yeah. And you know my name. Well, look up the number.
Yeah. Look up the number.
You
know my name.
Yeah. Hi, Glenn. I know. Just teasing it on that gack business. Oh, look, sugar frosted flakes. They don't call it that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim's spinning down there. Here.
Tim's trying to get back.
Oh, he spun and spun out. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Well, he's maybe having some internet problems. Come back, Tim. Please.
Come to us, Tim. Come. Must be because he's in that other room or wherever he is. So anyway, while Tim's trying to figure his stuff out, I wonder if Jeff Kendall has bought anything lately.
I did.
Did you? Neat. Oh, wait.
Tim's coming back.
Hi.
Let's see.
Okay.
What happens this time?
Let's see what happens.
Jeez.
Jeff Kendall was just about to show us what he's bought lately.
Stuff I got this week. Spent a total of $6.
$6.
That's a lot.
Yes, for a lot of money. Which would I start with? The $1 one?
Oh, begin wherever you like.
Okay. This one I found Tuesday for a whole $1. It's Jackson 5.
Ooh.
And I had to go take my lady to the Indian tag office. So I had on the way back. I'll just run in half price books to see what they have. They had stuff. A new 2 for $5. And I got the very best of Poco, the early years, and the very best of Strange Brew, the best of Cream.
Ooh.
So Very good day.
How much did you spend on those, Jeff Kendall?
Well, these two were in the 2 for $5 bin, and that Jackson 5 was $1. So
Pretty darn good.
pretty good stuff.
Glenn says, "Hey Tim."
Hey, unpronounceable name.
Yeah. I'm sure some of you have seen my really bad video about what I've got lately.
Oh, it's okay.
I know, but here's the untold story.
Okay, what is it?
The one that was in the package that I snipped the top off and pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They sent the wrong one.
Oh, yeah? It
Yep.
wasn't a Joe Jackson?
Well, it was, but not this. So, like, on live TV, I snipped the thing and pulled it out, and I went like, but in real life, my mind went, "This ain't the one!" So it's like doing a magic trick, and the rabbit is not there, kind of thing. Or I pull out a dove instead of a rabbit, whichever. This was not what I ordered. This was not what I ordered. Joe Jackson is pretty good, but this is not the one I ordered. So when I pulled it out and I looked at it, I went, and no, that's not what I was thinking at all. It's like, so it's okay. It's still greatest hits, but this is still not the one I ordered.
We have one, though.
I had ordered the one that was, and actually it is called Stepping Out, the other one.
Yeah.
But when they showed on the eBay page, it's the other Stepping Out that has Joe Jackson sitting at a piano, and it's kind of like a black and white thing. And this ain't it.
Well, maybe the guy just used the stock photo.
Well, they used the wrong. They fooled me.
Yeah.
Well, they said, "Oh, we're out of this one, Joe Jackson, so we'll give you the other one."
I never use stock photos. When I sell something, I take a picture of I take multiple pictures of every single thing I sell. I never use stock photos.
I were disappointed when I pulled it out of the envelope. I just went like, "That's not the one." So, wait! Someone's
coming.
Robert,
hello,
Robert.
It's been a while.
I told you we have celebrities on here. Look at that.
There's no celebrity.
He's a bigger celebrity now thanks to Beetle Dustino.
Oh.
Yes.
A lot of controversy with that one, though. We had to get rid of a lot of trolls.
Wow.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. What do you mean, trolls?
Well, no, after I had redone the package for Brad, then all these people came into the comments going, "Oh, he's a bootlegger. Oh, he's just, he's selling one bootleg and pretending it's better than his work is another bootleg." And I'm like, it's not what I'm doing.
Don't worry about those idiots.
Yeah, people don't,
I took something that was a terrible product and made it better rather than throwing something out.
What's wrong
helping
with that?
somebody. And the stuff, I think I've sent a little things to most people got something I've made.
Oh, yeah.
I make it for free.
Hey, Mickey's hats.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a bootlegger if you're giving it away. I'm sorry.
Well, not just that. I make a product that's hard to find, right? I make something that's either not available, hard to find as a placeholder. Like if you want Magical Mystery Tour on the Horzu label and you don't want to spend $200 on an LP, I have a vinyl transfer of it, and I would gladly give you one, So
he even had Die Beatles and all those.
I did what I could, but anyway,
he had a good handful, and he was quite happy with it. Yes.
Well, that's part of I've been busy with the children. My daughter and the two kids moved back in the home with us, so I'm captured to them as Tim is captured in his mom's house.
Yeah, I'm on a TCM set right now.
Are you? Is that what it is?
Isn't that what it looks like?
Do I need to? It looks like mom's house at Christmas. I don't know what you're doing over there.
I'm on a TCM set. I've got to introduce Ben-Hur here in a minute.
I was gonna say it looks pretty good. Maybe people just don't take down decorations at your house.
No, it's not. It's not Christmas. It looks like Christmas from. It's not. It's not Christmas.
Okay.
Tim, did you want to tell us about your adventure to the inspection station?
It's not much of an adventure. I never have good luck. Ooh, Kitty just showed up.
Oh,
See the tail. First glimpse of the kitty. You guys are.
No, he loves you now.
Yeah.
Kitty, hang on. Maybe I can. There's a kitty.
Yeah, there's a kitty.
There's a
Hello,
kitty.
Kitty.
All black.
See, Ace, that's a kitty.
Oh, sure. And come back.
Yeah, here. Okay, yeah, and I got one too. Kitty.
It usually doesn't like me, but when I'm right here, for some reason, it likes me. I don't know why. So there's a kitty. Hi, kitty.
If you try to pick it up, it'll bite you.
We go.
Yeah, no, it doesn't want me to pick it up, and I only got one good arm anyway. So.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Anyway,
Huh?
to get petted. Usually, it only wants me to pet it when it's been outside in the rain and it's all wet. And then I dry it off. But other than that, it usually doesn't. Except when I'm sitting right here for some reason, and then it likes me. But now it's trying to bite me now. It wants to play. No,
It must be a wet kitty.
Okay. Anyway, I didn't. My adventure at the inspection place, you just take your car in and then they tell you what's wrong with it. And I had something wrong with it. I got a bad ball joint, but they're like, it's fine. It's just this, my anti-lock brake sensor's bad, but they're like, we're going to pass you. Come back in a few months whenever you want and we'll take care of it. But for now, we're going to pass you. And so we're fine. So it doesn't affect the brakes or anything.
Okay.
I just noticed your arm is in that thing. So are you completely out of whatever you're out of? You notice your arm is.
I'm out of it. I could be back in it. I got a feeling it's healing even slower without it. But it's so. Once I took it off, it was so more comfortable with it off, and I can do more with it off that I've left it off.
Did they X-ray everything? It's all fine.
Yeah, I can go. It's high. This is a struggle, but look, that's not bad compared to what it was.
And my wife had to put that rope on the door and do that for months to get her movement back slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have one of those.
Oh, yeah, I got exercises that I haven't been doing nearly as much as I should because they hurt.
See if you can get into Planet Fitness.
It's very important to keep up the exercises because we're not getting any younger there, boy.
This is true.
I know what Tim says. He has a bad ball joint. I think I've got a bad bum joint. So I noticed when I was going down the stairs today, which I try to do a little exercise. But don't take the elevator, take the stairs.
Yeah. After all that spaghetti, take the stairs.
So I'm going down the stairs today. I'm going like, ow. right in the back of my hip here. I'm going like, I've got a bad bum joint.
Mm-hmm.
And now you go by, my left knee doesn't hurt.
Mine hurts like everything. Yeah, I'll be singing that Beatles song in a few months. When I'm 64. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm pushing freaking 70.
Well, they don't have a song. It's When I'm 70.
Oh, nice. Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Oh, well, it's okay.
So, we've seen what Jeff got, and we've talked about this. That game, it's the wrong one. I have to reorder the right one now. So, and does anybody want this?
Does it have hits on it?
Oh, of course. It's just that the other one was a 2-discer and had a lot more stuff.
That's a 1-disc.
And this is a 1-disc.
Does it have all his hit singles on it?
It has a lot. You win? You win?
Well, I could swap you something for it.
Wow.
Well, there was something you were wanting that I had that you might want, and I could send this one to your house via Robert P. And you could send that to me at my house via Robert P.
Okay.
So Robert P. will get both of them. Didn't you say you want this?
Ooh.
Oh, that thing.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's something I could put back there as
Yeah.
instead of Muffy.
Yeah, I could drop it, put it in an envelope. It'd be cheap to send.
And,
Just a little
and
patch.
it goes with his cereal box.
Yeah. That's an original from '65, I think.
Ooh, well,
Yeah, I
there we
dropped
go.
the mail. I think I have Robert's address in there. I saved it. So
I can always email.
I'm going to give
Yeah.
this to Jeff, and he's going to give that to me.
yeah.
Wow.
It
You've
sounds
seen it
good.
here first.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Oh, Glenn wants it.
Oh, Glenn wants it. Well, whatever.
Right. Well, I can trade you something for it, for Doc, if you want.
Well, you know, I wasn't watching the comments to know exactly when. Okay.
Yeah, but Doc wants the patch. I got things here I can trade you for it. I got Bert Kempfert and his orchestra. All
the game show songs you could ever want.
Hey, it was a good find.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. That was thick. How many discs is
It was two CDs.
Oh, it's
It's the old cart, you know, the way they used to do them. So
I don't know. I hate to disappoint Glenn, though.
it says the singles plus.
Mm-hmm. Well, whatever. It's okay, Doc. We'll figure out something else. You know.
I picked that up
Mm-hmm.
for $6 the other day.
Okay. I didn't think anybody would actually say, yeah, I'll take it, but so,
I did get a couple other things.
so this is what happens when you join us on here. Sometimes you get free stuff.
Yeah.
How many people are on right now? Can you tell?
Where it says 16.
Okay.
16. Not too bad.
So we'll have to get Glenn's address sometime.
Yeah.
What else is happening?
I got the same Kemper CD. My friend Steven sent me like via the mail or whatever about 15 Burt Kemper CDs of information, like the MP3 type thing, so I could listen to it and decide what I like, because then I'll go out and buy the disc, knowing once I like what I like. I still don't know how an artist will get anything out of it because I bought it used, so I don't know, except for giving me the physical, I don't know what difference it does. So you do what you do. I did find some kind of bargain if you want to see it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Sure.
I was doing the marketplace thing the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes to see what everybody else.
It's fun. Yes.
Ooh, toaster. What is that?
It's the Beatles roll top cassettes.
What?
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
What?
And I have this one, and there's two that were missing. I've got them coming. Let It Be was out of the case, so I have to make one.
Mm-hmm.
But almost all these are still sealed.
You gotta be kidding me.
Got a new one.
It's Sgt. Pepper. It's still sealed.
Yeah.
It's from 91 or 2. It wasn't from 88 when they came out with the roll top CDs. But oops, it's all the CDs I got for sale, missing, and past masters, and then Let It Be goes right here. And I'm assuming they all play because they're still sealed, but I don't have a cassette.
The roof more still sealed. Don't open it.
Guess what I paid for it?
Oh, here we go. $5.
Well, I wish $32.
Wow.
Which I went online to look for a completed one. Not that they've sold them for that, but I've looked online with all the cassettes in pack. This starts at $250 and goes up.
Wow.
Ooh.
If you were to buy it.
So $32.
It's fascinating. Yes.
On eBay, probably case without the tapes would go for more than that.
Well, as I'm saying, I couldn't pass it up. I'm like, I don't need it, but I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make it complete. And then it may go to a friend of mine that we all know. I don't know yet.
Okay.
His birthday's May 22nd, but I'm going to see him in July. I'm going down to where he's at to go to the Beetle Fest in that area.
Oh, okay.
There's always one in July in that area. That's where he saw Mickey Dolenz and got in a fist fight or something.
No.
Yeah.
Just got served with a thing to keep him away. That's all. I forget.
Yeah. By his manager, I think. Yeah.
Go away. Get away from Mickey. Then Mickey does.
I did have something else though.
Okay.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
Please stay tuned.
More.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It is.
I think that fascinating is getting a bit old, but that's okay.
Well, I've got others.
You need to get the one with Dr. McCoy saying fascinating.
Oh,
he said it in a couple episodes.
Well, I've got the semi one.
Okay.
I don't want to bore anybody, but
No, Boris.
Go ahead.
Beetle Dustino donated a used fake set, as you may or may not have seen his video. I don't know if you have, of the white, not the what's the mono albums, CDs, right?
Oh yeah.
So I fixed it all up and I sent it to Brad because he wanted one, but he didn't know how to get one because when you order them online, they could be fake or real, unless you're guaranteed, and they go between $150 and $300 normally. So he sent me that set, and I created what I did for Brad. But what I have left, and if anyone is interested, these are the CDs from the fake set, all the mono CDs. And I've corrected the labels. See, I put new labels because they couldn't even read them. But no,
they're bad. I have the fake one. They're
well, anyways, all the information is correct though.
Yeah,
I think there might be one error, but like the White Album, see, disc 1 is disc 2 and disc 2 is disc 1. I've repaired it. So this is a complete 13 CD set of the mono CDs on silver CDs that they're corrected. So I can't say there won't be a flaw in it because I didn't listen to everyone all the way through. But if someone wanted to hear the music from what I have heard, is the proper mono CDs. It's just that they look really crappy when they made them. So if you get past the looks and just want the music, this is for anyone who wants them can have them. I will gladly spend the $4.68 to send them to you. If anybody, including one of you, decide, well, I wouldn't mind hearing all the monos, right?
Like I said, I have the fake mono box, so I don't need it.
Would you want it corrected?
No, it's fine.
Because I can feel like some of the covers weren't glued right. Some of the things were missing.
Well, my
the
covers are all glued. My covers are all
they?
glued, right? I never even noticed my White Album labels, but that's okay.
Yeah, they're reversed. And I think on Hard Day's Night and one other one, there's a couple flaws where it skips.
Mine doesn't. I've played mine.
Well,
mine sound fine, and so it's good enough.
The other thing that I
bought
did,
mine, I knew it was a boot. I have a boot of the stereo one too.
Do you? Well, as long as you know what you're ordering, that's fine. If you think it's $50 and you go, well, I'll take it.
I think mine was a little over 40 shipped. So, how can you go wrong with that,
And the music on the CDs are correct if there's no flaws. So it's still worth listening.
Yeah.
And then he sent me a fake American set that he had, and the covers were all damaged, and I ended up re-gluing all the covers. And then what I did for myself, because you guys have seen this set before, right?
Yeah,
the Capitol sets. Well, I liked the CDs out of there, but I hated their covers, so I took the really pretty decent covers they had, and I added the Capitol album CDs, and then I added my own vinyl transfers of the mono and stereo of the albums that Dr. Rebbit and them had done, and I made my own set. So now I have mono and stereo from vinyl, the mono and stereo from the Capitol sets like this, all put into my own set, and then I made my own box from the old box.
Even makes the box.
Well, I made the box from that old box, from the old US collection box. So my collection is complete.
Ta-da.
It's got the Capitol 2004, 2006, and the original vinyls for all the albums. So this is my set now. And the set that's back there, I'm going to sell because I don't need two different sets. I do like the original set. And then what I did with the CDs from the fake set, because I don't like these covers. See, this is the covers that came with this particular.
Oh yeah, the reissues. Yeah.
So I put the boot CDs, which had the bad covers. See how they're dark?
Yeah.
In there, so it's still mono stereo, but they're silver and they sound great. The actual discs sound great, but this is the 2004 covers. So I have a complete set of these of 2004 and 2006, volume 1 and 2, that I'm also giving away free.
Giving away.
So I got these two. If someone's
Oh, you lucky listeners out there.
Yeah.
So,
Like Alan, like could be you. Could
Yes.
be you.
well, these aren't CDR, these are all silver, but regardless, it's the American US album set in here, not the Capitol 2004-6 set in here.
Right.
So it's the 2009 masters they use and the unique settings, but it's still a great collection because they're still American, basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know if anyone's interested. So I'm hanging on to these, and if anyone's interested, I've got them.
He's got him.
And I don't mind spending a couple bucks to send them to somebody. But I don't have a channel to offer this stuff. You want to offer it, it's hard to give away your information too, because then everybody in the world will have it.
Yeah.
But I was hoping a friend would take it, one of the people that we normally see. So that's what I did for myself. This is for myself. And then the other one went to Brad, and then I still have a mono and a stereo US and a mono UK to give away.
Yeah, I bought all those American CDs individually. So
And then I have an original mono. Everything never, used once. If anyone's interested for 150, but I'm not here to sell stuff.
Alan has a question. The mono UK is available?
The mono UK. Oh, Alan C. Yeah, sure. If you just want the disc, Alan, I'll gladly send them to you.
Oh.
Now they were a fake disc with corrected covers now, or corrected labels, but yes, the music is correct.
The free ones. The free
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, Alan. I'm just gonna say right now, Alan, I will mail you these this week.
There you go. Look,
Tomorrow.
There you go.
It's too late to send them out
you come
tomorrow.
to the show, you get free stuff. What could
Free
be better?
stuff. Yes.
What am I gonna do with them?
You gotta hit.
What am I gonna do with
Gotta
them?
hit.
See, tell your friends, go to the Doc show. You get
I've got the real ones, and this sounds the same, but they just don't look the same, right?
there.
Yeah. No,
Tim has it. They sound good. They just don't look the
yeah,
same.
no, they sound fine. Just the packaging isn't the best.
Right.
Yeah.
And the packaging mostly went to Mr. Brad, as we saw, and I corrected the labels, corrected the CDs.
Yeah.
His actually got better because his is transferred from the 2014 vinyl on gold disc, which are not cheap to buy. I think it cost me $4 each disc just to burn them.
Wow.
Because the gold is not easy to find, but I've got them. I bought them years ago for like $400 for 100 of them. So, well, anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Fantastic.
And I am not a bootlegger.
Congratulations, Alan. Congratulations, Glenn. Hey, who knows what else could happen? Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah, 'cause a few years. Thanks, Doc. A few years ago, I did a video on to bootleg or not to bootleg, and basically it's about I bought the Beatles mono and stereo and the Stones mono, and I didn't have an opinion on it. I was just like, they're out there. Everybody knows they're out there, and it's up to you whether it's worth it to you to spend 6 times as much probably on the real ones or get bootlegs.
McCartney is no poorer. I purchased everything that guy ever put out. He's got my money. Trust me. They've all got my money.
Exactly. They're not going to miss your little. It's not going to the Beatles anyway. It's going to EMI or universities, whoever.
If I don't, Alan, I'll contact you.
Go to some lawyer's pocket.
Well, where is your? I'm curious now, since you mentioned. I know you're not home, so you might not be able to check. But where was your mono set made? My mono Stones says it was made in the Czech Republic.
Mine, I think all of mine are China, but I'm not sure. I'd have to.
But everything looks identical to the original, except for the inner part of the label. But all the markings and everything look real.
The Czech is a real place to make things these days.
That's what I'm wondering.
There's a good chance that's real. Mine are all made in China, I'm pretty sure.
This is my Stone set, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a round opening. Okay. And I don't know if that's. I've seen them with a V opening, and
they might. I can't remember. How do the covers look? My covers look like the fake Beatle covers.
You see, it says there. It says made in Czech Republic.
Yeah,
and then the covers are not holdbacks. Hang on.
Well, I don't remember if they are, but I mean, can you read the print? Are they nice quality?
Oh, yeah, I can read everything on them.
Do they have a plastic inner sleeve, and is it of decent quality?
Well, this is the thing is the inner sleeve was like this. Okay. I don't know if that's high
Is it really flimsy, or it doesn't look really flimsy?
Well, it's not as flimsy as the ones that were on the Beatle ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably legit, but I don't know. But
here, I don't know if I can even pull one out, but here's the one that was on the fake Beatle ones.
Yeah, they're like the plastic equivalent of tissue paper. Yeah,
that was like an old douchebag or something.
But to give them a little bit of credit, the long box American ones that you showed, they didn't come with any inner sleeves at all. So
no, these were just flipping out.
Credit, at least they came with something.
But this on the very inner line, it says Sony or something on it, from what I remember.
That's probably legit.
Because that's what faked me out when I first bought. This was bought about 5 years ago or whenever it came out.
Yeah.
But when I see it says, I think it says Sony on it. So I thought, okay, this has got to be legit from Czech Republic. But this was only $59 for the set when I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really cheap. But I mean, it could be a boot, but if it's a boot, it's a nicer boot than mine. Right. Well, I'm looking at the colors on that cover now, and now I'm wondering.
This one's never been good, as far as I know. This particular cover.
I think it looks better than that, but
it's hard to tell. But
they're just so orange.
Well, they were suffering from jaundice.
That could be.
I don't know if you can see the text or not, because my camera goes in and out.
Yeah, no, it looks better than mine, but who knows?
You can even read the small text there. See?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's legit. I'm guessing it's just.
I put them in the special sleeves for me. Okay. I put them in different sleeves.
Yeah.
Then I put outer sleeves on them like this. I always put on all my stuff because I want to protect my investment. And once I played them, transferred them, I don't take these out for any particular reason. Why would I? So, I don't mess with them once I get them. I don't mess with these. I put them away, and that's what kind of bothers me is all that stuff just sits there and sits there and sits.
Rots and collects dust and.
So it's like, I'm 64. You're going on 64 here. Who am I going to give it all to? My daughter's getting the one set. Well, you don't see it; it's over there. Other than that, it'll all end up in a garage sale. Something happens.
Oh, how sad!
Come on by if I die, Jock. My wife will have it all up in the garage.
Oh, it's morbid thinking. Ew.
And even this, they could have made 3D, right? And they didn't, right?
Yeah.
No.
But you did?
No, they
No, I'm just saying they didn't make this 3D even for the mono set.
No,
They could have spent a couple bucks.
Oh, they kicked out. Oh.
But
Alan,
overall, I mean, I really love it. I'm still going to keep it because I actually like the Stones in mono better anyways, for the first.
Yeah. And they give you, the American and the British albums when they're different.
I can see if you can see
they get us a 2 CD set of Stray tracks at the end. There's a lot of stuff in there. That's a really
Stray Cats are in there.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, you do get the American version of all the first. They always had an American Aftermath and American, whatever, and so you got both versions, so that you get songs that were missing or singles that were missing. So it's a very nice set, even if you can find it. Let me put it this way. There were no known flaws even on the bootlegs or whatever you want to call them. Okay.
Yeah.
Stuff made in China. Yeah. Outside of covers not maybe sticking together and you can put them back with a little glue.
They don't look as good, but
the material and the CDs are not, there's no flaws known, even all the labels match. Whereas the mono Beatles, there was a couple errors, I think on Hard Day's Night for sale, I think had a couple skips on some, and they reversed the labels on White Album. So this is a safe one to get no matter how you can find it. And of course, finding it for $59 was better than $300.
Yeah, I think I paid less than 50 shipped from China for mine. For a while, they were all dirt cheap.
When did this come out? Even
I don't remember. I didn't pay more than 50 for any of the 3 box sets.
Well, you got lucky. Well, no, I still have the receipt from Amazon for my White Album. I paid $159 in 2009, and then the other one, I think I paid $100 for the blue, the black set. And then the American set, I think was more, $114 when it came out in 2014.
I don't know because I didn't.
For the original one of this,
I had the other one that I was very happy with, so I didn't even pay attention.
These stupid ones cost me more because I bought them years ago and then sold them and bought them back just for this project. So I had to pay like $50 a piece when I sold them for $25 a piece 10 years ago. When the American set came out, I sold these and bought, the original American, the one that came out in 2014. So yeah, I'm kind of foolish there. And I glued that on the back. That came off of the back, and I said, "Who cares? It's mine." It was
I think I stuffed mine in the box.
Yeah, I just glued it. I thought it looked better glued because the back of this didn't look like anything really. So I glued that on.
You know how many bottles of Elmer's glue all it took to make that box?
Quite a few.
Well,
but to buy out Staples, like, give me all the Elmer's glue you've got.
I like this box better than the Beetle one because it has a nice magnet. It opens nice.
It's got a magnet.
It has a nice way to put them in. It's solid, where the Beatles one slides out and you can damage it. And people have.
The tall box one is worse.
Oh, that's even
volume one. Volume one, they fall out the top and bottom, which is ridiculous. At least volume two, they fall out the middle. At least you can open it this way and they fall out the middle.
See?
Yeah, that's better than volume 1. Volume 1 is the opposite way.
Yeah, when you open,
as you take it out, half of them are falling out.
As soon as you open it up, they fall out.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. It's just the stupidest.
But Robert P. could make that better, though.
Well, I have. Remember the one I made for my friend in Japan I showed? I made him a special box for it. Where both of these slid into it, remember? But I'm still experimenting with making boxes. It's not easy. I made the who was it? Robert S. Remember I made him the flip top box for the mini CDs. I've got that design on the internet if anybody wants it. But yeah, you can make all this stuff yourself with just a little bit of. I'm actually trying to make Mr. Beetle Brad a Yellow Submarine Corgi box from 1969. I just downloaded all the artwork I could find, and I'm going to attempt to make for his Yellow Submarine Corgi toy.
Wow.
So I'll see if I can do it. If not, they can be purchased from England for about $68. But he wants, of course, to see me make it for nothing.
Very interesting.
Oh,
Robert. Yeah, this guy.
Oh, Robert, you're there.
He's hiding.
I did offer this to Robert, but privately, and he said he was full of beetles. He can't stand them anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I've had enough of those bugs.
We have some space, Robert. You can come on up if you like.
And now that the Beatles are coming again, or McCartney's got one hand clapping, and then he's got something else, and these kids' grandkids are gonna be billionaires.
Oh yeah.
Apparently there was Beatles stuff on Record Store Day. I have no idea, but apparently there was.
There's all kinds of Beatles stuff coming out this year. We're not even near Christmas yet. So
I don't go to Record Store Day because I don't buy vinyl anymore. I gave up on it. I see something I want for $1 to see if I like it. I'll buy the record, listen to it, and then go buy the CD because they're just so much easier.
Yeah,
I can't store all that
clearly
stuff.
couldn't go, so I didn't even pay attention to what was out this time.
I think it's just getting out of hand though. $50, $40, $50 for just a single disc.
Yeah.
You walk into a record store, you walk out spending $300. Easy.
I mean, I'm not against people spending the money the way they want to, but boy, I just can't see it. Now that I'm retired, I don't spend as money as freely as I used to. Let's put it that way.
I'm looking for bargains as well.
Like, oh yeah, let me go spend $40 on one item when I can buy a whole box for $50.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. What were they thinking when they set those price points, eh? But
one hand clapping sounds interesting, and I'm sure I'll probably end up getting it as far as CDs go. But
it's on CD too.
Isn't most of it out?
Yeah,
I have it all bootleg somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
it's on the Band on the Run Deluxe.
Yeah, most of it came out on the Band on the Run album, except maybe I'm Amazed, which came out.
Robert,
Hey guys.
McCartney. There might be one or two more songs that they did, but there's not much. Most of it's been released.
You change your mind now that you saw it, Robert? No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, that was my cheap box. He got my prototype.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He got my prototype.
Die, Beatles, die.
Beautiful.
As long as it made him happy. It is a prototype, though.
Makes me very happy.
Okay.
Loaded with CDs.
Ooh.
All those nasty bootlegs that Pfeiffer guy made.
Die, Beatles.
Die, Beatles. Yeah.
Like, no, go away. Not you, Robert. I'm yelling at my son.
I'm not sure how long I can stay on today, but
Oh no, he's got no shirt on. You.
Oh no.
Okay,
Go wash your hands. I don't know what you just did. You put Elmer's glue all over him?
A dang Elmer's glue.
at least you didn't get it on his shirt.
It looks like old man hands or something.
No.
He says he can't. I don't know. Don't do it here with my stuff. Go in the bathroom and wash your hands.
Some hot water and some soap. Yeah.
He's 9 going on 27.
I remember those years.
I was once 27.
9 going on a 27-year-old who acts like a 9-year-old.
I know a lot of 29 or 30-year-olds that act like they're 17 still. I know a lot of 50-year-olds that haven't grown
I was
up.
about to say, I know some 60-year-olds.
Well, they say boys don't grow up; they just change their toys.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Yeah,
that's true.
They get more expensive toys. So the only other RCD I got was this one, but you guys wouldn't be interested. Though, so.
Only if it's made by Stripe.
It's religious music.
Sure, I would.
Very nice group. It's called Sounds Like Rain. REIGN. Look them up. They're a young family, and I've been supporting them in about 8 years now. Started out with 2 boys when I first started watching them on YouTube, and now they've got 7 boys and a girl, I think, or 6 boys and a girl.
Yeah.
They're a young singing family, and they do a really nice job. His wife Lindsay sings beautifully, and I get every CD they put out. They'll even send it to you for free or download the music for free if you can't afford it because it's their ministry. Very good songs.
And with all those kids, sounds like they want to rain the schools.
Yes, I missed that joke, but okay.
Yeah.
7 kids.
You got to go to record store day there. Yeah.
I would like to, yes.
Oh, but
here's the thing. I know that if I go to my typical Joe Mayo approved record store, he doesn't usually get many copies of the albums.
Well, that's why you got to line up the front door so you can be the one to get that special something.
Well, that's the thing. I might actually give him a call tomorrow and say, hey, do you happen to have several copies of these things I want? And then I'll know to show up early. Otherwise, I may have to go to a different record store, but I know I would have to get there several hours before I'm
like
thinking.
2 a.m.
And and these always have a lot more people because they have a larger selection. I mean, past record store days, I've been lucky that I was able to go to Infinity and then go to another record store to get what I want. This time around, I'm not so sure. And the other thing is, I actually have a gift card for the other record store for $50. So that's like, you know what? Why should I spend the money in Infinity?
Well, what haven't you got that you wanted because you did the opposite before? Did you really miss anything? I'm just asking.
No, I didn't. And that's the thing. Like I've been lucky that I was able to go to Infinity, pick up things, then go to another record store and pick up what I might not have gotten.
I see.
That's the thing. What things that guys like us would want are usually the things that are still left, because these days it's the young. These days, you know, it's the young kids going, and we're not interested in that stuff.
Well,
not another McCartney 3.
There are people that I know line up very early at Infinity. One guy in particular, he must walk out with about 100 albums. I think he just picks stuff up to flip, honestly.
That sounds like Julio.
You know, flipping them on eBay?
No, I don't think I've ever seen Julio there on record store day.
Wow.
But yeah, he always walks out with a big stack of records.
Julio is into originals, but I'm not into reissues on record store day. I'm always into things that have never been out before.
Right.
I'd like to get for me.
I'd like to get the Ringo Starr, you know, Crooked Boy, the Mind Games EP in color.
I don't even know what's coming out, but like things that I've wanted in past years are like Fountains of Wayne albums that have never Bangles albums that have never been on vinyl, you know, things from the 90s and early 2000s that have never been released as far as just regular releases. I want those because I want them on vinyl and they've never.
Yeah, like the Monkees and was it, which one is it?
Sailor Young.
What? So, yeah. No, the Monkees are coming out with the reissue.
Really?
Rumors again, Fleetwood Mac rumors. Like, I'm not interested in those.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I have bought, the outtake albums of rumors that came out. That kind of stuff I'll buy because that's
right.
But regular releases, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But they're uncolored vinyl. Ooh,
The one thing I didn't buy and I regret now is the Deja Vu alternative.
Oh, the
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Yeah.
I wish I had picked that up.
I didn't buy it either that year. I went and I saw it. It was still there.
Yeah.
That's I won't go, but if I went, I usually don't get to my store till like afternoon, and most of what I want is still there, or he didn't have it. Most of the time, he never had it to begin with because it's a really small store. But there's another one now. There's a new record store opened in my town.
Oh,
nice! I haven't been to it yet. It's at our mall.
Well, you better get over there before they close.
Ooh!
He opened in our mall.
In the mail today or yesterday. Someone sent me this from California.
Whoa.
It's not official.
No,
but it's one of the few that were on what he called it clear, but it's not necessarily clear.
No,
yeah.
It looks a little smoky.
It's like clear water in New York, I guess. I don't know. Or New Jersey water. But it was sent to me on a nice mono cover.
Nice. Yeah, that's a real good looking cover.
And I got that. It's only, I think there were only 10 of them made.
Oh.
And then there were other colors like white and peach. But I said, if you happen to have one, send it to me. And
you have number 10?
I told this before, but I can't remember if Robert saw it. But the gentleman friend of mine who makes these, it's an alternate butcher slick.
Mm-hmm.
Paul's not holding the baby head. If I can get the difference here so you can see. This is the original. See the baby in Paul's head?
Right.
George is looking that way, and then this one, George is looking different. Mm-hmm. It's only a fraction of a second different, almost, because Ringo looks exactly almost the same, and John's smiling a little different.
Yeah.
But overall, But he made a cool one. I've never seen this one before. Wait, not this one. I mean,
wrong one.
Oddball.
I never saw that before. No, he sent me the photograph he made this from, and he put his own pattern and everything. He made it look real. I mean, it looks real. So he sent me 2 gifts, and that was very nice of him. So I got the vinyl. Oh, there you go. Someone sent you a nice gift.
Yes, they did.
I'm not trying to stay. I'm just saying this. I think he's got one more left online if anyone's interested. But yeah, this is what he sent me, and I was really happy to get it. I don't get vinyl.
Sorry, Glenn, but your water probably is like that.
Well, okay, I'll make it fun of Flint water. How's that? Flint,
Michigan water. Yeah.
How's that?
That's the worst water in the nation.
We went through hell with that right here. Well, you know, Doc, about it, right?
They're still talking about it.
Flint water. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Don't drink the water.
I wish I could advertise this gentleman more because he makes these slicks. It's the brown cardboard, just like they made them in the 60s. It's a wraparound slick. It's glued on. Everything's identical to the way they used to make them. And I've sent them to every friend I have. Tim got one. You got. I try to share them as much as possible. Doc's got a Canadian one.
It's up on the wall.
Wow. He's got a Canadian stud muffin version.
Yeah. Boy.
Am I allowed to say his name on here? But getting back to Record Store Day, there's also a Kate Bush 10-inch. I don't know if it's an EP or what it is that I might want to get it.
I should
and then
look
there's
at the list.
A Jim Croce live album, which I think has 2 songs that haven't been released before.
Now I have a Jim Croce live CD from I want to say 68 or 72. I can't remember.
Yeah, this
early.
This I can't remember if this is from 71 or what it was.
Maybe 71, 72. But because he died in 73, I think September. Right. I'm not positive.
Yeah.
But I do remember there was more talking on it than there was singing.
Well, that's the thing, and this live album that's coming out has the same type of thing, with like storytelling between the songs a little bit.
So it gets a little bit long-winded, but I do love Jim Croce. There's no doubt. He's one of the few people I did cry when I was 13 and heard he died, and I was into his first two albums. I actually cried because I was only 13. I'm like, wow, his poor wife, his poor son.
Right.
You would have cried at 14.
Yeah, he was the first person to die in music once I was aware of, music and was becoming a music person. He was
next was what's his name? Nelson died. That I was affected a little. Ricky Nelson.
Ricky Nelson.
Yeah. Because when Hendrix and Joplin and I was 8. I
was only 11 or 10.
Jim Morrison. Was 11. Yeah.
Who is this Jim Morrison?
Yeah.
I can still remember them breaking in on the Watergate trials to tell us Mama Cass had choked on a ham sandwich or something.
Mm-hmm.
Watergate trials were going on, and they were breaking news. Mama Cass has died.
Mm-hmm.
More important than the Nixon.
We didn't have YouTube back then to say somebody died and they didn't. So we had to wait for news broadcasts like that.
The second person I remember dying was I can never pronounce his name. Terry, whatever, from Chicago was the second one I remember.
Terry Cat.
Yeah, that was quite a few years later. But
he blew his brains out. Accidentally on purpose.
Well, that was back when the news was news.
Yeah.
Not opinions.
Yeah.
And then in my DJ years, Harry Chapin died. He was killed in that car crash.
I do remember it.
He was he was killed not that far from me, only a few hundred miles from me, if that far.
But then Karen Carpenter, a couple of years later.
Yeah.
83.
Just for some reason, Jim Croce affected me because it was probably, like you said, the first one I was young. It was the first one I really connected with, because the other people like Joplin and Hackberry, I knew of them, but I didn't know them. Like, I wasn't into them. For some reason that year I was into that kind of music, and it affected me.
Yeah, kind of like me and Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Well, that and my grandfather's beagle died, and I think I cried more for the beagle, to be honest.
Yeah, Doc was only in his early 60s when Pee Wee Herman died. It really affected him.
He ate no cereal for a week and wore black.
Yeah.
Started calling his furniture Cherry and Couchy.
I didn't notice that much of that show. I wasn't really involved in it.
Oh, that was a great show.
I had seen it, but no.
Particularly if you were taking some. Yes.
You didn't need to be mental to get Pee Wee.
The
You
devil.
didn't need to be mental, but it helped to be stoned. I mean, I heard.
I heard.
That stuff too, yeah.
The old Cheech and Chong movies. I love those. When they first came out, I laughed my butt off. But now I watch them like, okay. We used to get the records and go home with Big Bamboo and put it on, and then get stoned and then laugh yourself to death. Sister Mary Elephant, and you're like, oh, and now you listen to it and you go like, we had to be high to listen to it.
No, they brought those into the school. I was in grade 8, and they'd bring
me too.
Cheech and Chong records in and play them on one of those box record players. And kids, we're not going to talk about geography today. I've brought
There's a Cheech and Chong record.
That was nice for him to do that to you, because the George Carlin, you couldn't, because the 7 words you couldn't play on television.
They brought in Cheech and Chong and Bill Cosby.
Cheech and Chong walked a fine line.
Yep, they did.
They had hit. They got played on AM radio. I mean, which is amazing.
When Dennis Wilson's death was announced, the teletype went insane.
Yeah, they all seem to die. A couple of them just seem to die young. I mean, besides Buddy Holly, I'm saying, Dennis Wilson, the Bee Gees, the 2 brothers, they died far younger than they should have. Things like that. You're like, whoa.
And Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, well, he dropped dead off a horse, I think. I don't know.
No, the horse ate him.
Sonny Bono.
Funny bone.
Oh yeah, he ran into that tree.
Well, yeah,
That one made me, I hate to say it, that one actually made me laugh because I thought it was a joke when I first said it.
Yeah.
I was sad because I knew him a little bit, and he was
Oh,
a regular customer at Dean and DeLuca.
Oh,
when
wow.
I worked. I'd go, we'd all take turns going and stand next to him. I worked with other people that were my height, and I'm Sonny Bono's height. We'd stand next to him, and they go, you know, they'd same or taller. We're all the same height, so we're all the same height as Sonny Bono. We go stand next to him.
Oh, never met him, but
So he must have
No,
looked
he
like
was a
group
nice
of
guy.
Oompa or something.
I swear every
Once in a
time I
while,
see
his
somebody
wife
ski, I
would-
remember
Yeah, think about that.
some kids skiing down through trees. You're like, Sonny Bono. I think the one thing I can't watch anymore, although I thought it was hilarious as a kid, was that King Tut with Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
I just can't watch that anymore. I've seen it off and on, and I'm like, I thought it was hilarious as a kid, but I just can't stomach it now.
I still think it's funny. The song. I don't know about the video.
Well, the video is probably what I'm picturing, you know.
Right.
But the cheeseburger still gets me.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody remembers, he went on Saturday Night Live and did it live, but it looked just like the video. He did.
Yes.
It looked exactly like the video.
Yeah.
It's like,
It
man,
really did.
He pulled that off perfectly.
No, it was great. I enjoyed it. Or we probably played that 1,000 times. You
He's
know,
got a condo made of stoner.
Yeah.
with the arrow through his head. We played that album. You know,
Oh yeah, that one.
a million
His first
times.
two. Does anybody see the new documentary on him?
No.
It's a 2-part documentary on Apple, and if you look around, you can find it. So and I found it, so it's pretty good.
You find it for Bargoon price?
No, I found it and watched it.
Oh, on
on YouTube's or internet.
Yeah, on something. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of streaming, who's excited about Let It Be?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, actually, I am because that's the way I watched it as a kid.
I'll watch it, but I'm not excited about it.
No, it'll be
I'm hoping
nice
to
to
get
see it cleaned up, but I was telling on Mayo's channel last night, on the movie channel. We could talk about it because it's a movie. That I wouldn't have mind them actually cleaning it up in other ways, like editing, maybe making it a little longer, maybe making it a 2-hour film and getting rid of some of the choppiness and keeping it exactly the way it is, but adding a little to make it less choppy, more coherent. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think that would actually do it service.
That would have been good. That would
Well,
be
you have the original on one side, right? You have double-sided DVD like they used to, whatever. Then you have the
new
editor's version or whatever you want to call it. You know.
Sounds good.
You know, just because some things they couldn't find they could only find this much of Maxwell Silverhammer, so that's all they show, and then it right into another song, and now they've probably found more of that, and that's what I'm saying,
Oh yeah, we got one.
Choppy.
How many hours worth of
Director's cut, I guess. Is that what they call it? Director's cut.
Make a director's
the director's cut he never made back then.
And they had he did it with Michael Lindsay Hogg, so they could do a legit. They could have done a legitimate director's cut,
right?
They had the director.
But I remember going to it when I was 10. I saw it in the theater. And then in 1977, we went to some theater in Detroit, and they had the 3 screens, and they played Woodstock first, and then they finished it off with Let It Be. So it was like a 4.5 hour night out on the town. And I remember that more at 17 than anything. That was a great night out,
Yeah.
And that's why I still like the movie. And I had a bootleg record bought from the Groove Shop, which is like a head shop. Just 2 discs of the dialogue all from the movie.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have the movie until on VHS.
I taped it off of HBO when I was a kid, just on a cassette. So I
listened to it over and over.
Just listen to the whole movie. So
I kind of missed that, even with the choppy, So So if they come out with it, I'll purchase it for the $25, $30.
I'm hoping there's a physical copy eventually, like for Christmas or something.
Oh, they will, I'm sure.
I would
Just
like
for
to see some
preservation
special
purposes.
features.
Yes,
Not
but do a
just the
director's cut.
movie.
Yeah, but will the new Let It Be out on physical media? Because
We don't. That's what we're saying. We don't
Well,
know.
we don't
I'm
know.
hoping.
Yeah.
But because it's
Probably.
Disney, there's a good chance it won't be.
If there's money to be had, it'll be.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but Disney says there isn't.
I
Remember,
think, I know.
They pressed 10,000 of the Blu-rays, and then said the Get Back Blu-rays, and then said we only sold 10,000 of these. It's all
Did they?
Right.
morons. Oh, that teed me off.
But did they only sell 10,000? Really?
Yeah, but that's all they pressed.
That's all they
only
pressed.
made 10,000.
Had they done
And
50,
then
they would have sold 50.
They sold out and said, "Oh, it didn't do very well. We only sold 10,000 of those."
Yeah, but they only made 10,000.
I did not buy one of those. I bought one and gave it to somebody.
Then eventually, like a year later or whatever, they did press some more eventually.
I have the original.
I mean, at Walmart, it was like $135. At Walmart, it was getting expensive. It was because it sold out. Meanwhile, there's these headlines, Beatles Get Back flop. Meanwhile, it's going for $135 at Walmart. How's that a flop?
Yeah, my first DVD transfer was from VHS and then from the Laserdisc, and after that, I gave up. I have a Japanese cut. They did remaster it in 1995 during the anthology series. It just never got out to the public.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know they used scenes from it. They used scenes from it in anthology.
They used scenes from the remaster. I have a copy of that from Japan.
Don't forget torrent. That's the magic word, torrent. Torrent.
But anyway, it would still be nice to see it and hear Let It Be in stereo with nice sound, with great picture, and if they can make it widescreen, like they'd even better. I don't know if they will or won't, but
I don't know about that.
What year is it? May 8th, they said? May 8th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Weren't they going to release it a couple of times?
My daughter pays for it.
And they didn't.
Go to her house. Watch it.
Yeah, that's good. Go to her house. Turn off the cartoons. Turn on
I have a similar situation with my son, Robert. My son has it.
Yeah, but I don't watch anything else. The last time I used it, I asked to borrow it during the first Let It Get Back stuff. I haven't turned it on again since, but it's still there.
Yeah, me too. I can use my son.
Somehow I'm skilled at getting Netflix.
You can watch the Star Wars stuff if you want.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Mandalorian and all that.
Is there like 27 of those or something? I'm being
probably.
I do know that my ex-son-in-law had Netflix here because for like 8 years or something, I paid for the disc to be delivered to your home. Then they stopped that service. And then we switched to the digital Netflix service. And my son-in-law paid for it. And then he became my ex-son-in-law, which we're still friends. But the long story short, I can access it through him. They ain't bothered us yet. But we only watch it maybe once a month. They just go, who's watching? I go, him. Who's watching?
Yeah.
It's not illegal if you use the
Anybody watching this program?
So Doc, is there an album of the week, or did Steve Schnee already show that?
Oh, I think Steve Schnee already showed that.
Probably.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, on Facebook.
On Facebook, he said this might be the worst album cover ever.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was though. I've never seen that.
I haven't been to Facebook.
You don't need to know who it is to be a bad album cover.
Right.
No, it just has to be.
Oh, I saw the cover. I just didn't recognize the group or the person.
That's why it was bad.
I just realized something.
Yeah,
Disney, what you should do, Disney, is put out Let It Be and then put the rooftop concert in its entirety, exactly as it was. No bull put that on as a special feature.
No cutaways to the
There you
street.
go.
None of
Yeah,
that.
no cutaways, no nothing. Start to finish rooftop concert. There you go.
That would be good. Yes. So if you're listening, Peter Jackson or whoever is out there monitoring what
Well,
people
Peter
are
Jackson unfortunately has nothing to do with it. He said
Yeah.
that he would have put hours of extra stuff on the Get Back if he had his way, but he didn't. He doesn't have his way.
You gotta be kidding me.
You know.
It happens.
Hmm.
There's not as much pull, but now everyone's using it. I've been seeing so many AI Beatles songs out there now.
Oh,
It's everywhere.
Oh, I know.
I haven't, but it's probably because I haven't been looking for them.
Well, they just you notice when you do one, all of a sudden everything starts.
Yeah, I haven't done one in a long time, which is why I haven't.
I posted my tribute video to Dickie Betts today.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Dickie Betts.
Yeah.
Well.
And it's already, he may be the death of the week. So
All cracks me up.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I own one, mind you.
Oh, what the rooftop released as a separate.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that owns one.
Record Store Day.
Yeah,
I got a CD of it out over there.
Mm-hmm. It's not very popular. No.
I got it too.
And the one I got, it came with 6 extra photographs, and should have put a poster in it. Really, I should have. Yeah. Maybe should have. Did you see the Worcester McCartney from Pop?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how he makes his stuff. His stuff is fabulous.
I didn't see it. I think he's got a team. I don't think he does.
Well, yeah, I'm just wondering if he like lives next door to some place that makes something, because you just can't have a printer to make a poster that big at home.
I thought it was real, and I looked, and it's April 1st. Wait a minute, April 1st.
Yeah, but the poster he held was
enormous.
He could have went to a print shop or something.
Tim's got a couple of the covers that
you
he
don't know what he does. He might do that for a living. You don't know.
Yeah, he might work for a big printer.
Maybe.
Don't you have his love songs or drug songs album?
Yeah, you have something. Didn't he send you something?
I have 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, and he does great work.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Matt does great work. I've got drug songs, and I've got Beatles 68, Beatles 71, and
See, this guy makes his own covers too.
69.
But
I can't remember what the other one is. I've got 4 of them.
I always thought the drug song was the coolest.
Yeah.
And a gatefold.
Gatefold gotta be hard to do. I mean,
yeah, it can't be easy to do.
Yeah.
Just
one of them was
the
a 68 that was like an exact copy of a Beatles album. It was just with updated photos.
Yeah, he does a great job. The guy in California I deal with, he does a great job too, but he doesn't print that. He never does a gatefold or posters this big.
Yeah.
He made our monkey posters for us. The Doc
do you know Dr. Robert spelled the French way, the guy in France? Robert? He's a graphic artist. He's a graphic artist, and he does really good work too. He does amazing work. I don't know if he's still active on YouTube. I lost track of him, but because he left for a while and then he came back, and I don't know if he's still back, but he used to do box sets and stuff, and he did amazing. I mean, yours is really good too, but his was as good as yours.
I'm just saying, I just started a few years ago. I did stuff in the 95 to 2000, but I just recently in the last 7 years started looking at it again, learning.
Well, I think the best that I've ever seen was Doc's McCartney 3.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Blessed again.
You still have that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I like the back of it better, Doc.
I want to see the back. The back is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, you can get Paul to autograph that. And, yeah.
Even got the spine rating, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Does it have the 3 dots?
Yeah. Dot.
Perfect.
I'm a graphic designer.
James me.
I'm sorry. When people go, "What's the worst album cover of all time?" That's pretty high on my list.
No.
McCartney 3 is pretty high on my list. It's horrible.
How's this one?
Yeah, that's one.
That's a great album cover.
That's a good album cover.
Are we still doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything.
I came prepared in case somebody wanted to do it.
I can't show my phone because my internet's not great tonight, and if I move my phone, I'll probably go
Okay.
out, so. I got it working, so I don't want to move it.
Okay.
Dr. Robert.
Dr. Robert is actually Paul.
Yeah, he spelled it the French way though. It was Docteur, Dr. Robert. But I was friends with him for a little while. He was a great guy.
Why would Randy Bachman be selling his guitar collection?
Oh no! Oh, did you hear about the lawsuit?
Oh, the Guess
Burton
Who?
Cummings. Yeah, Burton Cummings won't let the Guess Who do the. Yeah.
So like Burton Cummings, like putting a stop to that fake Guess Who. So.
Well, who's left to play on it if they're not in it?
If he doesn't own the name, I don't know that he can.
Right.
Whoever owns the name has the
You
right
do
to
it.
do it.
Isn't there at least one original member?
To play the old Guess Who songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes. As long as he's paying royalty, he does. You can't stop anybody from performing your songs live. You can't.
It happens daily.
You
Oh,
can't.
Peter Noon's coming to Detroit to play at Amdiamo's over on Van Dyke.
Oh wow!
At Christmas time?
I think so, something like that.
Oh, so you can have dinner and a Peter Noon.
Dinner in a theater. I've been toying with the idea, but I don't know.
You know, he should do a whole series. He should play at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon at like nice restaurants, and he could call his shows "Dinner at Noon."
Yeah. Dinner at noon.
Dinner with.
You see, and then he could go on and perform for the people while they're eating.
He's still doing a good job. From I saw Robert's video you made of it. It seemed fine.
Oh, he's such an entertainer. He really is. Still sings well. I mean, he's got a good voice, but he works the crowd. The other bands, we had Gary Puckett and the Buckinghams, and they used the stage as the stage went around. When Peter Noon came out, the musicians were on the stationary part of the floor, and he didn't even have the stage moving. He was all over the place.
Okay.
It was a good show. That was.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, he did one of those musical My Life shows on PBS once. Davy Jones was on the same show. It was Davy Jones' probably last performance where anybody saw him on TV or anything. But Peter Noon did Henry VIII I Am, and it was almost a punk version. It was fantastic. It sounded like the Knack.
Wow.
He's playing it real fast, and he's doing jumping jacks, and it was great. It was really, really good.
Well, I walked into that concert as a single and walked out a double, so I was happy.
Well, there you go.
Oh no, a triple.
Yeah. Yep. And just think about it. If you're still with her in like 10 years, Robert, you can say, well, we'll always have Peter Noon.
Yeah.
No milk today, my love has got no. Sorry. That's my favorite song by them, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
It's one of my favorite tracks.
That'd be a disappointment. Ooh.
My favorite Herman's Hermit is a song I didn't know till a couple years ago called Just a Little Bit Better. I love that song.
I do too.
It's not on most of his greatest hits, even though it was a single. It's not.
Didn't I give you like a 4 CD set or something, Doc?
That was what he let off the concert with, Tim.
Oh, really?
Gave you the EMI studio outtakes or something?
Yeah. Outtakes? What?
No, the studio set. I thought I gave you all the Herman Hermit studio recordings from EMI.
Yeah, I got it here.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I remember having it, but I don't have that song's on it. I'm sure.
What is Herman under? What letter?
Probably H.
You did that, didn't you?
It depends on if you
Or
got it
noon.
filed under Herman or Hermits.
Yeah, or noon, maybe. N for noon, or H for hermits. I hope everything's alphabetized.
Oh man, I'm getting tired. Nothing personal. There you go. Yeah, it's a copy, but yeah.
Okay, yeah.
A lot, about 50 songs on there, 60 songs. I forget.
I'd make a cover for it, but my computer's still not working yet.
Which computer?
The one in the kitchen refuses to boot up and sit there. Beep, 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 beep.
I'll bring it with you next time you come, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Whatever, but that's why I haven't made a cover for it yet. I haven't even done anything like this yet. So. Whichever.
You discharged it completely?
Did I discharge it?
You unplug it, hold the power button down for like 45 seconds, and then wait again, and then do it again and discharge all the caps that way. And plug it back in.
I have to threaten it with a hammer or something.
There's different ways to try to reboot a machine.
Fisticuffs, whatever.
Bring it to me. I saved about 3 of them this week.
You are a.
I still do computer work off and on. I was a computer consultant for 25 years. So, not that I'm smart. That's what I did for a living. I just took one apart today. Stole the hard drive out of it and
put together.
I don't build my own anymore. I can buy them cheaper than I can build them now. So, but I will tweak them.
Jim Allen's using one right now.
But if you need it, well, that's just something I bought. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Exactly. You show a computer a hammer, it goes, oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
It is true. You threaten it bodily harm, it goes, okay. I just haven't got my hammer out yet. But, it's over there refusing to boot up. So.
And Tim, I have to correct something I said before. I was wrong. It was not just a little bit better. It was I'm into something good he started off with.
Okay. Yeah, just a little bit better is a fairly rare one, but
yeah,
it's great.
I like that song a lot, though. Well, knock on wood, I haven't had computer problems like other people
I haven't
have.
seen my computer for 3 months, so I'm hoping it's okay. Seen this one, but I haven't.
I hope you don't have squatters.
No, I actually got to visit my house a couple days ago.
Oh, good.
And it was all intact, like the windows not broken.
Still there. Yeah.
Mailbox still in place.
Yeah, it's there's stuff going on that I don't want to talk about, but
okay.
Yeah. But
nobody.
And that's the reason I can't go back. But and I'm waiting to go back. I'm dying to go back, but not yet. Obviously, I'm on a TCM set. Obviously, I can't go home.
What does that actually mean? TCM, just so I know.
Turner Classic. This looks like a Turner Classic movie set behind me. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. I'm about to.
I didn't know what that meant.
The Wind or something.
Yeah, Home Sweet Home.
Yeah, see, and a cat.
Yes.
Where'd the cat go?
I see a
cat
gnome.
left a long time ago.
There's a gnome in the back.
Yeah, the grandkids have a cat, but I said the cat can't move in. So
no cat.
No animals here. Sorry.
So it stays in the yard?
No. They left it with the father. My daughter moved in with her 2 kids.
No, I know. Right. I heard.
I just don't want to have an animal after all these years. Cats. They I don't mind them. They're the boss of that. They be down there peeing and stuff and marking territory. You don't know what they're doing. They're marking. Then he's mean.
My mom's cat. You gotta let it out and go. We can let it out till dark, and then it can't go out anymore. And we let it out, and it'll stay out for 45 minutes. And next thing, it's peering in the window. You let it back in. It goes in. It gets a little slurp of water. Cuddles around my mother's feet. It's not in here 30 seconds, and it wants back out. And that's what I do all day long. I let the cat in. I let the cat out. I let the cat in.
I'm not doing that. I love dogs. I almost wanted to get one now that I'm retired, but I'm thinking then I got to take it every time I travel. You got to worry about getting sick.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
And don't do that either.
The grandkids are enough. I don't need anything else. I love them all, but
who needs animals? When you have grandchildren?
No animals. Oh well.
gnome to H. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul's good on the puns today, I guess.
Apparently, Paul's the only one left watching because
Uh-oh.
nobody else commented for quite a while.
It came online and it all went to heck, Doc.
Oh no, we have 25. We
You
got
need Mayo and Brad and all the other guys back.
Yeah.
Paul must be on 12 different devices.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Tim, the cat is your exercise program.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
I do have to get up quite often. And
Yeah, we never had a cat that went outside. All my cats were indoor cats when I did have cats years ago. Then my wife got dreadfully allergic, so we had to.
Well, Mickey Tats is here.
People
what about
all you got to do is mention that there's nobody there, and suddenly people.
I have been involved with ferrets in my lifetime too. My daughters had a couple when they were young. Guinea pigs, ferrets, pigs, alligators, monkeys. Believe me.
My.
Mikey Taps to be able to tell us what's at the store for record.
Hey,
store.
Mikey Tats.
My mother had a monkey when I was young.
Monkey.
Yes, the nasty thing. We had a pet alligator, but when it got big enough to like 3 or 4 feet on the washing machine, she made us get rid of it. My daughter down in Alabama has a pig, or had a pig. It's gone now.
Toss it into the lake.
Every morning she wakes up, there's a missing child.
Yeah.
I just remember her screaming and saying, "It's out of here now."
Yeah.
Well, do any of you have one of these for a pet?
No, thank goodness.
There's one living in my backyard, though. If that's a what I call a land beaver, they're hedgehogs or something. I got some huge one living in the backyard, along with a fox.
Just grab him and hold him up and keep him still the weather.
I'm not going to go near him. The thing is about like that big. It's like,
yeah.
My mom had a monkey too. She called him Paul.
Right.
Oh,
5 cats soon to be 4.
Grandmother had a monkey. Apparently, it was really mean. I'm too young to remember it, but when she died, we had to clean out
for a
her
while
basement
between the
with
40s and the
monkey
60s. I guess a lot of
still
people
in her
had.
basement.
Yeah.
Spider monkeys.
Monkey grinders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go to Walmart wasn't around then, but I guess Kmart or something. And in the pet thing, they would have the spider monkeys.
Yeah.
Really?
Put your finger between the bars. Hey, bite.
Yeah, my aunt had a baby squirrel, and they used to live right across the street from the college. And she and she released it across the street with all these trees, and now it's like 60 some odd years with all kinds of squirrels.
Oh no!
So all they're related to that little squirrel that my grandfather sent to my aunt back when I was a little kid. I couldn't touch it; I was too small when she had it. I wanted to put it in my mouth, and it's just squirrel.
I wonder how squirrels taste.
No. Yeah.
Like rabbit.
Yeah, probably.
I've had squirrel and rabbit. I don't like it.
Robert knows all about the rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit.
Yeah. I went to the rabbit rescue this weekend to help clean up the cages and whatnot. That's why I have a picture of the ferrets, because I did the ferret cages, and there are 2 in the cage, and it's like, you're trying to like keep them in there, and I'm like stopping them with my elbow, and finally like, somebody have a carrier I can put these 2 in?
Wouldn't it be a lot easier?
Yeah.
It's like a Warner Brothers cartoon, huh?
It really was, but it was a lot of fun. I was laughing the whole time. Take care, Paul.
Those rabbits look nice, but I don't think rabbits and cats would mix over here at my apartment. No.
No, when I bought a rabbit from my first daughter when she was just a baby. the first Easter. She was born in December. By Easter, we bought one, and I think it was gone by after Easter because it started eating all the carpet up. I mean, just causing all kinds of trouble. It didn't stay in its cage. It kept chewing through the wood. I think I must have got a rabid rabbit or something because it was bad.
Yeah, I found some baby rabbits in my house back years ago. We released them outside. And my son and I released them in the park, and the park is full of rabbits.
We found a nest that the mother had got run over by the lawnmower, and we tried to raise them and get them fixed. I got pictures of my daughters when they were raising those ones, but as soon as they were gone, we took them off, and they took off.
Yeah. I mean, there's rabbits.
I never own one as a pet anymore, no. Nothing personal.
It's okay.
I don't want any pets right now. No matter how much I love them.
There's one.
That's a wild rabbit.
Yes.
There's one lives across the street.
Right in the front yard.
There's a great big one lives across the street.
Aaron?
So.
And this was one of the rabbit rescue rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she got spotties on it.
Yeah, spotted rabbit.
It's a Dalmatian.
Two of them. These are sisters.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that. And
have you adopted them?
No.
Will you adopt them?
No.
Now, do rabbits go in heat?
All the time.
Okay. Because my son's cats are. My son's cats are. So.
Yeah, now is their mating season, so they're like kind of going nuts. Right.
Isn't that the main joke about rabbits?
That's it.
Yeah, they know how to multiply.
You can't just have two rabbits.
No.
Unless they're males, I guess. Two Peter rabbits. Well,
I was trying to find the pet rabbit.
Oh, that great big one?
We had one.
Oh, here we go.
That's a big rabbit. That you're sitting.
Huge rabbit.
There he is.
Look at the size of that.
Yeah, it's a big old rabbit. Now, doesn't that rabbit need a friend?
Well, we went to the rabbit rescue, and she saw a rabbit there this is a lion head rabbit, and she saw one that was a combination of a lion head and an Angora. And she said, and hers is a male. So she said, if this is a female, I'll bring it home and trying to breed them. And it turned out it was a male. So she's like, well,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So she almost wound up with two rabbits.
Or many.
One is enough.
Well, she could come to Oklahoma. There's a couple of
rabbits for long.
Yeah. If she can come to Oklahoma, there's a couple of wild rabbits right around here. Yeah.
Oh, she has she feeds the wild rabbits, so they're at her house constantly.
Yeah.
She's very
some
into
of
rabbits.
My neighbors leave early in the morning, and sometimes there's a rabbit underneath the car, and they start up the car. And
oh yeah, well she feeds them at night around 10 o'clock, and then she gets up at 5:30 in the morning to go out and feed them again.
Yeah.
No, the only rabbit that matters
is that rabbit.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Yes.
The only rabbit that matters.
The Oscar-winning rabbit.
I was trying to be pertinent to the conversation.
I think Jessica Rabbit's pretty good too.
What am I on for?
Now we're going to learn all about the
rabbits,
rabbit
cages and hutches and all that.
Well, that's what I was looking for. I had a picture of my kids with all those rabbits, and
okay.
Now it's not a conversation. Oh, here we go. I found it.
Okay. Rabbits.
This is my daughter, who's now 34. This is the picture of her.
Oh, okay.
All the bunnies that we found in our garden after the mama got run over by somebody's lawnmower.
Wow.
And so that's, let's see, that's Hunter's mama now. See?
Yes.
Hunter's and baby. So that's how many rabbits we had at one time.
Wow.
5 or 6
in the house.
Yeah, that's generally what they have, about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And we kept, let me get this other one up. We kept them in that laundry basket and fed them milk drops and things like that. So
How sweet.
That was just so you know.
How sweet it is.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find if I had another picture that was cool, but you know.
Well, you can show us uncool pictures too.
Well, these are pretty.
Well, I have a picture of a monkey I could show you.
There you go.
All right, here I'll show
Peter?
you this one.
Michael, Davey,
Mickey.
No.
oh Mickey.
That's well, it's hard to see, but that's me getting her baptized.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's not very good. My camera's shitty. But
I was gonna say, are you doing it at night?
it's in it's dark in there.
It's a 2 a.m. baptism. There was a
Yeah.
line.
Oh, a monkey. Yes.
He's so happy.
The last monkey standing.
I was just trying to see what else I had. Each of my daughters got a book like this back when we actually did real photographs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so this has like the 300 photographs. Back then, you only took photographs. You know, you had a little camera. You took like 10 and hope they came out. Remember the day?
Right.
Now
And-
things have
And
changed.
then 8 of them and their eyes were closed.
Right?
Yeah.
You didn't know till you got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so half of these are like out of focus or off to the side. It's pretty funny. She looks a lot like her daughter now that I'm looking at this. Here, since you were mentioning cats, that was one of our cats.
Oh, okay.
I doesn't really see it.
The cat's even posing.
The cat's name was Pitten, and it stood for Psycho Kitten.
There you go.
That cat was me. We had one named Pepper, Pitten, and Prudence.
Mm-hmm.
And Pitten was a psycho, but good. I might as well show that too. That's the 4 of my daughters when they were young at SeaWorld.
And that's your pet killer whale?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when they actually had killer whales at SeaWorld. I don't think they have them at SeaWorld anymore.
Can we bring Shamu home?
Yeah. Put him in the tub. Yeah.
Well, Papa ended up being Shamu, right?
You gotta be kidding me.
Than that, yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to see if there was something else cool, but
Are you kidding me?
yes, I am.
This one didn't
You gotta
turn
be
out too
kidding me.
good.
I mean, really, compared, which is there might be, maybe 100 pictures in here.
Mm-hmm.
The first year Hunter was born, I think I've got 2,600 on my phone. Yeah. And now I counted all the pictures for all my children. All of them combined was only 640 or something for the 12 years you took pictures of your kids. And my grandson, the first year, I bet the people that have them can say that. They can say, yeah, you can take a picture of 10 times a day of your children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now you can just share everything,
I thought Paul was leaving.
Yeah, really.
Time? Are you
Just one more rabbit story, I
yeah.
guess.
Well, eating, having dinner. Yeah.
But it was really good.
The 2 times I did go
hustle
hunting with
effort.
my stepfather and we had rabbit, I did not like it. It was too soft of a meat for me, so I never ate it again.
There's one. Another rabbit. And is that
And a toy rabbit.
That's the same one. That's the lion
Okay.
head.
So that's a long-haired rabbit, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lion head, yeah.
What was that?
Jeez. Yeah.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
They make really good stew.
I got one more picture. I don't know if it'll come out or not after he's done.
There he is.
I've never met a rabbit that could cook, Doc.
Can you shave that rabbit and use its hair?
Wow.
I don't know if you got to see this one.
I have hair here.
Online. Let's see if it comes out. It's one of my new butcher covers,
Okay.
but it's not coming out.
That's a butcher
That's
cover.
not bad at the end, yeah.
It's a butcher
Pretty
cover.
good. Mm-hmm.
I saw this. Some guy made it up, and I was laughing my butt off. So that's a real butcher cover.
Yeah.
All right, it's the back of my head, but I had hair.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm not naked.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what?
Sure.
You're diving.
I was going to dive off the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Dive off the ship.
And they're hanging on the end. Yeah.
Welcome to Family Photos.
Interesting.
Well, we only have a few. Most people don't have. You've already seen these ones, you know.
Oh, nudity! Oh no!
We have to block your channel now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. There we go. Who's that? Yeah.
Actually, I don't miss my hair.
I'll try to enlarge here.
There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like more debonair now because of your distinguished, you know.
Yeah.
Like the Sean Connery look now, see? You don't have to worry about all that nonsense on top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Takes you 30 seconds to.
Ooh, okay.
Richard Keel.
Look at all that hair.
Yeah.
Where did it all go?
Now they go to the hairdressers.
Wow. I just woke up one morning, it disappeared.
Robert evicted it.
That's all that hair.
Robert did it.
That was my Peter Brady phase.
Life isn't
Beetle
fair.
shirt.
Yeah.
Why do some of us keep our hair and others lose it?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I think it was girl distress or something.
Mm-hmm.
4 daughters did it to me. How many daughters do you have, Robert?
1.
Well, that might do it too.
Yeah. Well, I only had one son. Look at me.
Well.
Oh no! Oh.
I used to go looking for him at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's okay.
Oh, there's a whole
she
family.
is.
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
That's not the whole family. That's my daughter.
And she's a cutie. Yeah. I like redhead.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
My wife is Irish.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not really. It's more of a darker brown now. It looks kind of reddish here. Doesn't it, though? That was at the San Diego Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta go to the zoo sometime and just frolic with the monkeys. Look, gorillas.
See,
Don't
it's hard
fool
to see
the
it,
gorillas.
if I can get that focused in at all.
All 4 of them?
Yeah, it's hard to see them though.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's the go-go's.
Jeez, my camera must really suck compared to your guys. Anyway, they're all redheads except for the last one on my brain's not even working. That's the carrot, the very
Far left.
right over here. She's a more brunette. The rest are all redheads. So oldest to youngest.
Yeah, it's the Bengals.
Yeah, the Bengals. Yeah. You play an instrument? Yeah.
That's my band I created.
Yeah.
And only one can sing. Amber can sing.
Ah.
But the rest of them, I'm the one who went over here, sorry. I'm getting all kinds of remarks. No, I enjoyed it, but yeah, I only have 4 books. All the videos and everything fit in 4 books. So
I need to do that sometime.
I can't even make a book for my grandkids now.
I need to have a big tub full of photos that I inherited from my mom and dad died, going back to the 30s. And I've got to categorize them because they're,
That could be work, especially when you don't know who they are.
I know. Yeah, this is.
And it's 90, and that's almost 90 years worth.
Yeah. And my mom just dumped her photos in there with my grandmother's, and now she's dead, and my dad's dead. And what's this? I can't ask them. I just have to,
I've got tons of stuff from my grandparents, and that was cool. And I got I was 55 before they died, so I got to really talk to them, and they were 101 and 100 and whatever. So I really got to talk to them before they died, and that was nice,
The album with the hand behind Robert P. was at $199. Oh, the George Harrison.
All Things Must Pass.
Oh, yes.
The hand thing, the living in the material world.
You're right.
So
My second favorite George Harrison.
He's wondering why she wouldn't buy the hand.
I just put a representation of all 4 singles. One side's got John's first album, Paul's first album. I didn't really like George's because it was too big to put up on the wall. So I put up that instead, and then Ringo Buick behind my ugly head here is Buick Cups of Blues, whatever you call it.
Okay, yeah.
Who's a blue?
Buku's of Blues. So you got the singles on the other side. You got the singles on that side. See, you got the other stuff. So representations. Then you got Elvis started it, Buddy Holly, then the Beatles, then Dylan. So you got like the four biggest things in rock there. And I probably could have thrown a Stones over here, I guess, but you got the Monkees are my next favorite. So that's how we do it. That's how we roll over here, anyways.
No Bay City Rollers?
They're still the biggest group in my book, but
Well, they bought that record and they opened it, and if it skips, we'll break it over our head, but she still has the album, and we both enjoyed it.
It's better than the extra texture one.
There you go.
I love that part in Hard Day's Night when they said you can be replaced, and he's like, I don't care. Every time I hear that, it cracks me up.
Doc, show us your frame to Dylan.
No, you're Bob Dylan.
Who said what? Excuse me.
Don't you say Bob Dylan instead
Bob
of Dylan?
Dylan, yeah.
Bob Dylan.
One of my friends is not very musically inclined. Don't like Bob Dylan.
I thought I had a picture of me on my horse. My grandfather bought us a pony when we were young.
What?
Because he had like
a pony?
I did have a pony.
My sister had a pony. My brother had a pony.
Oh, I got his goose.
Oh, those the kind that chase you? Those other kind?
Yes.
Oh, that's the kind that chase you.
Okay, yeah. Those goose.
Yeah, and you can't hurt them. At least I think Michigan, they're protected. I don't know if they're always protected.
I was gonna say you can hurt them. You're not supposed to, but
especially when they're walking across the street. Take them out.
You go to Myers or something over here, and they're all over the place.
Protect animals like that. You know, that bird can kill you, and it's absolutely fine. But if you poke it, you're going to jail.
Yeah, it doesn't seem quite right, does it?
Yeah, when I used to walk my dog, those things would chase us, and
I thought this was. I don't know if I shared this one with you too. Did you see this one online?
Oh yeah, that's good.
It says, guys, any ideas on how to end Hey Jude? And they're like, nah.
Nah.
This can't get me. I thought that was funny when I saw that.
Favorite period too.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat on them. So.
I got to get a better camera. Maybe when I get rich and famous, like you.
You are rich and famous.
Yeah.
Even people Dustino's talking about you.
Richer and famous.
This is my richness right here. These are the things that make me rich. Things like this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the penny horse admire.
And the things like this. That's my wife and my beautiful daughters. You know, those are the people that keep you sane and happy. Oh, here's one of my grandpuppies.
Oh, okay.
See him or not. Once I get a better camera, I can share better. This was some Beatle thing I made for Brad.
Okay.
Stand he wanted made.
For $1,025?
No, I made the stand off the picture he sent me the picture, and then I had to duplicate the stand.
He needs that because he's got so much extra space.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this, but I hope this comes out because this cracked me up when let me see if it come on, man. This is like the funniest picture. It's not coming out. This is ticking me off.
Oh, okay.
You see the look on that kid's face?
Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
This is in Alaska. It's 40 below zero. I don't think he's happy. Because he went from Texas, and in Texas he was born like in Alaska when he was like 3 months old. They flew to Texas. He lived there his basic whole life because he's only 3. Never wore clothes, just diaper. That's it.
Yeah,
he hates being in Alaska because when he has to go out in public like that, he's got to wear clothes. He hates it.
I hate clothes.
And that's the face he makes. Like it cracks me up.
Oh, wow.
Never seen a kid not want to wear clothes like he does.
You want to put some clothes on there? I guess not. Whatever.
How was the skiing, Robert? Did you actually go skiing?
I didn't actually go skiing.
Okay.
It was the trip was basically to see the eclipse.
Oh,
And the original plan was to go up to Rochester, and we were picking somebody up at Saratoga. So we went to Saratoga. That was about a 3 hours, 15 minutes,
3 hour
30,
tour.
like
Go
that.
ahead.
It was over 3 hours. We get there, and we heard that Rochester was going to be completely cloudy, rainy. We weren't going to see a thing.
Yep.
So we were there Sunday. So we scoped out like where to go, and we went an hour north to Gore Mountain Ski Resort and some other places nearby, Schroon Lake and stuff like that. And Schroon Lake would have been nice, but there was no restrooms or anything. Gore Mountain Ski Resort has, all the facilities. It had a party going on, buy food and drinks. And so we went there. It was 99%. It wasn't totality. And then we found out later, if we'd gone another hour to Whiteface Mountain, another hour north, we would have seen the total eclipse and the halo around it.
When Detroit, it just looked like it was going to rain, and I looked up straight.
Here.
Nothing. It looked like rain. That was it. It got dark for like 2 seconds.
I'm like 2 hours from Rochester, and I didn't. Just clouds, some rain.
It didn't get dark. It got dim.
That was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got.
It got fairly dark. It got fairly dark, but it's not complete dark.
I was cutting grass, and I didn't even notice till the last second. I go, "Oh yeah, there's supposed to be an eclipse today."
Who turned out the lights?
And then, of course, we had an earthquake.
I heard that. It was news of the news, eh?
Well, for some people.
Mayo thought it was the end of the world.
I was going to say, there was one person who was unimpressed and made a video about it, ranting about it.
Thought it was the end of the world. Well, all the news overreacts about everything now. I mean, every single thing is an overreaction.
Well, I don't know if it's overreaction. We don't get that many. And I was babysitting the grandkids, and the whole house shook.
Wow.
So it was, yeah. I thought a truck hit this building.
We've had a couple in Michigan, but it wasn't nothing, I remember having a few in Michigan.
Nothing like things are falling. Bookings.
We get little ones here in Oklahoma every once in a while. With the tornadoes.
You guys have enough tornadoes. You don't need earthquakes on top of it.
But it's early still.
Well, we get hurricanes. So.
I don't even know how to spell that.
Tuck. Yeah.
Tucky. We're making that town famous. They're going to have an influx of Earths.
We're going to have a Doccus. We're going to have a remote fly up to Tuck.
We're having a road trip to
Tuck. Yes.
We're going there. We're going to sunbathe on the.
We're going to eat sushi.
I'll bet that's a longer drive than going to New Jersey.
I bet so.
Oh, excuse me.
It's like crazy long. It's like 2 days.
I think we're keeping Robert awake.
Yeah, well, it's been a rough week. The kids moved in.
Only 2 more minutes.
Yeah, there's only 2 more minutes anyway.
That's okay. Yeah. We did a good show.
Oh, wait a minute.
The house has been turned upside down in the last week. So, yeah. And I painted my entire bedroom and bathroom and put up new mirrors. And
the next time you can see a total eclipse is in August 2026, but you have to be in Iceland, Greenland, or Spain, I think.
Oh, no.
I'll rely on the photographs from other
people. I've saved my little glasses. I'm all.
Who knows?
Someone I know is planning a trip to Iceland to see it.
Oh, is Mayo going?
No. No, Mayo wants it to come to him.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. That's how it works.
I'm kidding, Joe. If you're watching this.
Well, we're going anyway. So, thank you for coming and watching our little show.
And happy Record Store Day to everyone.
Come back Sunday.
See you all again on Sunday.
Well, it's nice to see you moving around. Do a little of that, Tim. Do a little.
Yeah.
I go